Good day, everyone. Okay, I just want to break down the relations of the mediastinal surfaces of the right and left lung. In case you have been trying to memorize them, don't. If you know this thing, these things I'm going to tell you now, you don't need to memorize them. Even if someone wakes you up from this sleep and tells you what are these surfaces or these structures related to the right or left lung, because the right and left side of the heart is not the same. That is why you have this variation. In the right side, you have your right atrium. That right atrium gives off a projection. What is it? I'm talking about the anterior surface of the heart. If you have read your heart, you see that the heart has an anterior surface made up of what? Partly the left ventricle, fully the right ventricle, and then the right atrium. Okay, so the right atrium now, what does it contain? The right atrium, remember from your simple biology, you know that the right atrium collects blood from all parts of the heart. Superior vena cava draining the upper part of the body, and inferior vena cava draining the lower part of the body. Okay, so if I'm talking about my right lung, it should be wise to say that it is related to the right atrium, it's in the right, and it should also be related to the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Okay, so coming to the left side, you see that the left side, you have your left ventricle, and your left ventricle is this super pumper. It pumps blood to all parts of the body using yes giving off what? The aortic arc. The ascending aorta is not actually visible, so you cannot actually say it's related. You can say but then even if you want to say it should be related to the what? To the left side, not the right, because you have your left ventricle, left. Even from the name, you know it. Left ventricle will give off this aortic arc. This aortic arc now will give off branches. Branches of the aortic arc includes what? Your brachiocephalic trunk, of course, your left common carotid, and your leftwards subclavian artery. Your left common carotid will supply your head, your neck, your head. Okay, whereas your left subclavian will supply your left upper appendage. That is your left hand, arm, and forearm. That is the work. Okay, so it's related to the left. Don't be confused. The brachiocephalic trunk is a very large trunk. It gives off the right subclavian artery and the left subclavian artery. So look, if you look at this diagram now, this is what for your right lung. How did I know it's my right lung? Okay, you can see the superior vena cava. Okay, if I have the superior vena cava, that should tell me right atrium, right, of course. The right lung is related to the right part of the heart. It's easy to know that. Then you have your azygos vein. You can see the azygos vein draining into the superior vena cava. Okay, let's go back to this table. So they said another one is azygos vein. If you remember, azygos means what? Without with companion, and it is running at the right side of the heart. Okay, if you want to relate, just think of it. Will you come and start relating to the left? It wants in the right side of the body. Think about it. It should be related. Even if it wants to be related, it should be related to the right lung, because normally if you know the course of the azygos vein, it just goes up, takes its origin from the inferior vena cava. Is it inferior vena cava? Yeah, inferior vena cava can take its origin from the right renal vein. Also takes its origin from the right subcostal vein, right lumbar ascending vein, all those things. If you know the diagram, you will understand what I'm saying. And then drains a lot of things at the right side. It's important to know it's at the right side. And at C4 vertebrae, it acts over. It's not act over the root of the left lung. It's at the right side. Right, act over at the root of the right lung, and then drain into the superior vena cava. So it should be related to the right lung. So if we come here, we have the arc of aorta already, and then descending thoracic aorta. I told you all these things are in the left side, so they should be related to the left mediastinal surface of the lungs. Just left. So esophagus and trachea. In this case now, the esophagus and what? Trachea. The esophagus is just this big structure. It goes from your it's related to both surfaces. Okay, you cannot say that the esophagus is purely left, purely right side. So it's just in between. So it's related to the if you read mediastinum, you find out that esophagus runs from the superior mediastinum and continues into the middle mediastinum, and then enters the esophageal opening at the level of what, T8 vertebra. Yes, T8 vertebra. There is an esophageal. It's important you know the openings and where they are located. Okay, the aortic hiatus, or the aortic opening on the diaphragm, is located at the level of T12 vertebra, followed by the inferior vena cava or vena cava opening or vena cava hiatus, the same thing, at the T10 vertebra, and then you have your esophageal opening at the level of T8. It's also important you know the structures passing through all this opening. Okay, that's not our main concern now. So let's continue with what we are saying. So the esophagus and the thoracic duct. Remember the trachea. Does the trachea continue? The trachea is at the right side actually, not purely at the center, but somehow at the right side. So it should be related to the right root of lung. Remember, if you remember very well, they say that the trachea is more of the right bronchi, continues more of the right bronchi. If you remember that, you can say, okay, it's more related to the right trachea is more, so it should be more related to the right surface of the right lung or root of the lung, whatever. But then it doesn't continue, bifurcates at the carina or at the level of T4 or T5 vertebrae, that is at the sternal angle, bifurcates and it enters into the root of the lung as a principal bronchi, maybe two. Yes, two principal bronchi, and that is it. It doesn't continue into the abdomen. The esophagus continues into the abdomen. We have the abdominal esophagus. Yes. Okay. So then we have the esophagus. Of course, I showed you it's a central structure, also at the left lung, and then we have the thoracic duct. The thoracic duct. Where does it start from? Of course, at the level of what? If you remember the pathway of the thoracic duct, this is just helping you to link your memories you have been studying, and all these relations, they are important. But if you have read all these topics or understood this common cause of all these azygos, thoracic duct, they are important. Understand their cause, because it will help you in all these relations of other important organs or structures. So the thoracic duct, the cause, it starts from the intestinal chyli, and it ascends in the vertebral column. At the level of what does it cross? At the level of T5 vertebrae. Yes, it crosses over from the right to the what? Left. Okay, the right to the left, and then it ascends over that left side. So it should be more of the left mediastinal surface. Okay, because it has changed its course at the level of T5 vertebra, very low. Okay, and then it crossed over. It should be more related to the left side before it now drains into in between the what's that, left subclavian and left internal jugular vein. Yes, left side, everything related to the left side. Okay, for the left lung. Then we have the 3 neural structures for the right lung and 4 neural structures for the left lung. Don't be confused. Neural structures are just what? Nerves. Okay? Neural, nerves, all those things. They are neural structures. So, why does the right have 3 neural structures and why does the left have 4 neural structures? Well, let me explain. Okay, the right phrenic nerve, of course, we have the right and left phrenic nerve. They are just at the both. Right phrenic nerve is related to the right side, right lung. Left phrenic nerve, left side, left lung. Okay, the right vagus nerve, right side. Okay, left vagus nerve, left side. So we have the sympathetic chain, right sympathetic chain, right side, left sympathetic chain. Now you ask yourself, why does the right don't have a right recurrent pharyngeal nerve? And what is even this right why, what is even this left recurrent pharyngeal nerve, and why does the right not have right recurrent pharyngeal nerve? Well, the body is very, in fact, God created the body. God is a master architect. Now, the left recurrent pharyngeal nerve, how does it come about? It is a branch of the left vagus nerve. Why does the left vagus nerve have a branch? Remember, I told you that the trachea is more on the what? Right side. And because of the arc of aorta on the left side, the vagus nerve is more on the side, like it is pushed to the left, and it cannot actually reach. If you have read the physiology of respiration, you see that in cough reflex, you need your vagus nerve, your recurrent your pharyngeal nerve, yes, to actually cough. So the body is just smart, and God made it smart. So the left vagus nerve is more on the left. It wants to reach the trachea, but it is running on the left side of the body. It cannot leave its course and come and run with the right vagus nerve. Okay, it's what will actually happen is that it will give off a branch that will go under the arc of aorta, and then what? Yes, it will now go to the what? Root of the lung, the trachea, supplying the, go to the carina of the trachea or something. Yes, so the main purpose of it branching is to reach the trachea. Okay, supplies the trachea. So you can see the left vagus nerve here, left vagus nerve just runs. They did not actually show the branching, but that's what actually happens. So these structures, they are not something you should cram, something you should understand. I hope this video actually makes sense. Thank you.